By right-clicking in the command manager as before, you can select Customize. This opens a window, and the first tab you'll see is Toolbars, where you can further tailor your workspace to suit your needs. In this window, you can enable or disable the command manager and toggle the Use Large Buttons with Text option, which adds descriptions next to the icons for easier identification. Below, you have the ability to enable or disable independent toolbars. On the right, you can choose from 3 different icon sizes and control how labels and menus are displayed, giving you full customization over your workspace. Another tab, Shortcut Bars, lets you customize the pop-up menu that appears when you press the S key. To close the menu, simply click anywhere outside the window. Pressing S again won't close it, giving you more control over your workspace. Shortcut Bars lets you customize menus for Part, Assembly, Drawing, and even Sketch, which can be a subgroup under any of the other categories. Customization is simple. Just drag the desired icon from the left window and drop it onto the context toolbar on the right. It's just like customizing menus in any other program. Next, you have the Commands tab, where you can fully customize your toolbars. No matter which version of the program you're using or how many add-ons are enabled, all tabs will be visible once you activate the commands, giving you complete flexibility to adjust your workspace. Toolbars are easily customizable by dragging a command from the selected category and dropping it onto the bar. If a red cross symbol appears, it means the command can't be placed there. If a green plus mark appears, it means the command can be dropped in that spot. To remove an icon, simply drag it back to any window. You have full freedom to organize your toolbars. This means you can drag sketch tools onto a feature tab, for example, not just the Sketch tab. At the very end of the page, you'll find the New Tab button. It turns on a completely new empty bar where you can drag and drop the icons you need. To delete this tab, just right-click in the tab, then click Delete. Next is the Menus tab, where you can assign tools to specific categories such as the Insert or File menu. However, this is one tab that I personally wouldn't recommend changing. It's already well organized by default. The next tab is the Keyboard tab, where you can create your own keyboard shortcuts and search shortcuts. You can also check the default shortcuts that come with SOLIDWORKS right after installation. To create your own shortcut, simply find the command by scrolling through the list or using the search bar. In the Shortcuts column, type a letter in the cell or choose a key combination with Alt, Ctrl, or Shift to assign your custom shortcut. If the chosen key combination is already in use, let's say you type R for the Rotate tool, a warning message will pop up. At that point, you can either overwrite the existing shortcut or choose a different key combination. If the selected combination is available, let's say you type Shift plus R for the Rotate tool, it will instantly appear in the selection field. Once confirmed, the new shortcut will be ready to use. Simply press Shift plus R on your keyboard, and the Rotate tool will activate immediately. The Search shortcut is the second column where you can create shortcuts to quickly search across resources. You'll find it in the upper right corner. Just type a command, tool, or feature, and Program will help you locate and use it instantly. The Mouse Gestures tab available in the next tab is a highly useful tool that lets you quickly select commands from a circular gesture menu. You can enable anywhere from 2 to 12 commands and customize them by simply dragging icons into the ring for different categories like Part, Assembly, Drawing, and Sketch. To customize mouse gestures, I'll set it to 12 gestures. This way, I have more tool options available. In the Search For column, I type Sketch Entities to filter the tools I need. Now let's customize the circular gesture for Sketch. First, in the clockwise direction, I add the Centerline tool. Next, I place Perimeter Circle, followed by Circle. Then I add Ellipse, 3-point arc, Center Rectangle, and move Corner Rectangle into position. After that, I add Polygon and Smart Dimension. Finally, I leave trim and spline as they are. For now, I'm only customizing sketch gestures. I'll leave part, assembly, and drawing as they are. Once everything is set, I click OK to complete the operation. Before starting work, it is worth taking a look at the options. Options are launched from the menu level, with the last icon. The options are divided into two categories: System Options and Document Properties. System options apply to the overall settings of the program and are linked to your Windows profile. There are numerous settings available here, but it's important to note that SOLIDWORKS comes with default configurations that ensure a comfortable working experience. The document properties, on the other hand, are specific to the file type. This means that changes, such as units, dimension style, or accuracy, made in a part file will only affect that specific file. When you open a new one, these settings will need to be reconfigured. To keep these settings, it's best to save them in a template. The Options window also features a search bar on the right, allowing you to quickly find any setting. By typing a phrase, relevant results will appear below the search window. Clicking on an item in the list will redirect you directly to that setting. If specific settings have been defined and you're unsure of their source, you can reset either all options or just the current page where the command was selected. Alright guys, as we've seen, SOLIDWORKS has a lot of elements to get familiar with. But don't worry, we'll master them through practice. Let's keep moving forward.